because I need to make sure that it's
Take a vote.
proper.
Motion to vote. Just take a look at it.
It's 7:14.
Argue it and motion it afterwards.
Right?
I got 7:03.
7:03 works. 7:03, we'd like to call the meeting to order. The Almont Homecoming 2026. We're getting down there.
Yeah.
We got lots to cover tonight. Let me find the agenda everybody's handing me.
This is actually Marta wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah, this is mine. I gotta pass them out once it comes
Let me find a pen.
Because they haven't anything about it.
Roll call, we have Steve.
Play trumpet for an
Paul.
hour? My God, you died.
All present. Everybody's present.
We're
good. Approval of the minutes for June 9th, 2026.
Move approval is presented.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Treasurer's
All
report.
those in favor?
Pardon?
All those in favor?
Oh, all those in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed?
Opposed? You run it.
No, keep going. You're up. Treasurer's report.
Treasurer's report.
Okay, everybody has the report. Please do note one item. It's not, doesn't change bottom line, but we have paid a bill for the fireworks, which isn't reflected in there.
Was that 2,900?
$2,900.
Expect, and so, but the bottom line is for us with the budget is great. We have the majority of our budget still left to spend.
Not after tonight.
Unless you guys got some new things that I'm not necessarily aware of. We're budget-wise, we look really good, so
Cool.
that's a good thing.
Before you leave tonight, then we're gonna have, hopefully, a lot of things are gonna get approved, and then we'll have you initial them, and then I can take them and have them dropped off so we can get checks written and get these people all paid.
While I'm on that subject, not really necessarily aware of the rules for this committee, whether we have to meet in person. So all I'm throwing out there is I wonder, as this next month goes along, do we have a meeting yet prior to the event?
I think we should have one.
And all I'm wondering is if something comes up and it's a good idea and somebody needs more than their 500 or they need 800 or something, and we're thinking, do we have to meet in person quickly, or can we do something via proxy?
No.
We have to meet.
Village would not allow it.
All right, so with that, I'm pushing, I'll go a different direction. Can a person, not me, be authorized to, given a certain amount of money that they could spend on whatever toward the homecoming? I mean, we do have a cushion, and I'm just saying, if we said we authorized the chairperson, Paula, up to $1,000
That you
for
can do.
things that came up that we thought, oh my goodness, we should have a porta
Yes.
potty, or
Okay.
I'm winging it, but if we
Yeah,
did
no.
something like that, perhaps that's good.
We could do that.
Okay.
They can authorize
So,
that.
but I thought whether we do that now or don't do it, it's up to you guys.
Okay. So these are checks. This is stuff that's been approved but hasn't been paid yet, right? But they have been.
Where are we looking
These
at?
items here.
That's what we've outlined in the budget to pay for those items. Some of, we've talked about, that is what it's going to cost. Some others, it's a little less. You know, healthy change, for instance, in the time capsule, we had a fair amount of money budgeted.
And that was free. So.
We,
Yep.
that was very good. So where you see earlier is what we actually as a board have approved and what's been paid toward it.
Okay, so I guess we should, how do we do this? So we have.
Well, we've got a couple, it looks like here. We've got, in addition to the bells, we got We put a $500 deposit down, didn't we?
We did. We've paid 500.
She's all screwed up then. I mean, she had 300. Okay, we got a projector screen, and I thought you said there was another one, Cindy. Is just the projector?
Projector and screen, I think.
It's all in one.
Yeah.
$75? Okay. So we've got to add $75 to what we've already authorized for the projector screen so we can get that paid.
So do we make a motion?
Yeah. and
Okay. I
So
make a motion that we add $75
$75 to the bells.
to the bells for the projector and screen.
Yep.
For the reunion. In
I'll-
addition.
And I'll support that.
What does that make our total bill toward the bells then?
It should be, let's see, 1,600. 150 and 75. And for some reason, she charged us $13.50 for sales tax. Why would we have sales tax? I'm going to put it in there to get it authorized, then we can fight that. So, the total would be $1838.50.
Okay.
And then we'll get that taken care of. I guess I don't understand what this
Well,
sales tax is, so,
I don't understand why we've got 2 rooms and all that.
no.
She's got it totally hooked
Yep.
up. I'm glad we have her.
Yep.
That, that's in the gym, right? That's gonna be in the gym?
The old gym, yeah.
The old gym?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's the only gym that's left there now. It used to be 2 gyms in there, but
Is that the part where they usually have their craft show?
I believe so.
Okay.
it's the biggest room they
Large,
have.
so
Okay.
it's very big.
That came up in conversation about where the roofs are gonna play.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll need to vote on that.
Oh, so although, we have a motion, we have a
Support.
second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
And then
It's
you've
about time
got,
I catch on, we're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
and
Okay, so that's for the park. They have a tent rental, for $445.20.
what are we doing with the tent?
Extra seating and
Correct.
the park.
When we're opening up the time capsule, it'll be next to the small pavilion. And it'll be extra seating and tables and chairs, display, more of a I'm hoping more of an overflow for the hot dog, the picnic.
I think what we did is we talked about, on the phone, we have discussed it, and then.
It was a small one, right?
It's a small one, I think I.
20 by 30?
20 by 30.
Yeah.
With 64 folding chairs and 8-foot tables.
Yeah.
Total of $445.20.
How we envision it, the presentation to
Well,
them.
let's get this first,
Yeah,
and then
we gotta do it.
let's get these bills taken care of, and then we can come back and just discuss.
Well, this was relevant to the tent. That's what I'm going with.
Well, I know, we can do it,
Okay.
when we
Okay.
get in, let's get the money part
Okay,
taken care of.
so we make a motion.
So I'll move that we approve $445.20 for Ultimate Bounce Houses for a 20 by 30 party tent.
I'll second it.
All those in favor? Got to vote.
Pardon?
Vote.
Oh, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
And then,
Weather's like this, that tent will be a good idea.
this was,
That's what
Or if it's raining.
Yeah.
for our tractor, what do you call it, antique tractor show?
What's
Oh,
No, this is for.
this is the foam core
This
boards.
is for the big poster board
Correct.
things. This has all been approved.
That's been approved.
She
It's been
just-
approved, but I wanted to give you a quote so you can do your
Absolutely.
magic.
Okay, all right.
This is the petting zoo pony rides. It's for
$1,600.
$1,600. It's going to be taking place over at the Farm and Garden Store.
So I'll make a motion, we approve $1,600 for the pony rides.
Support.
Pony ride? All those in favor?
Aye.
Who's that too?
Opposed? And I had a piece of paper here that was for,
This was the one I was talking about. I thought we
yeah,
recommend this one.
that's the magnets.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I went ahead and I ordered 200 magnets, business size. They're just gonna say Almont Homecoming 2026 on them. It was for $140
That's for the tractor.
for the tractors, and we'll just hand them out, whoever.
140?
200.
200, I'm sorry, it was $140 for 200 of them.
Okay, $140.
And then,
Wait a minute. Let's
okay,
just do one at a time.
so,
We-
all those in favor?
I'll make the motion
Oh.
for $140 for Giordano Graphics for 200 magnets, business card size magnets.
I'll second it.
And now you can vote.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And opposed?
Motion's carried.
Now, this has been approved, but I just want to make sure that we,
Or we don't need to, we just need to, it's already approved, so we're fine there.
okay.
Anybody else got anything else that we need to take care of?
I do.
You do.
I didn't realize we had to do the money. Fees out.
Well, we need to get our checks made.
Yeah.
Okay, so this,
Because, we're gonna be, it takes the village a while to get it to us, and we'd like to have our hands on it so that we can hand them out as needed, so.
this is for the videographer. I got 3 quotes. I suggested a videographer for the time capsule opening. And the 3 quotes, the lowest cost is $1,500 for a 2-hour professional filming, 3 to 5 interviews and edited professional footage, plus they'll give us the raw footage. The other quotes, $2,000 to $4,000 for the same. He said he could probably do it for $1,500, but it would be shorter in length. And the third one was for $2,100. So I guess it just depends on how much money we have left and if it's something that,
It sounds like a good idea.
I think in
What do
time,
we, without reading all this, what do we get in the end for us?
we get a video, a documentary type video.
But
for
what's it
10
on? What is,
Time capsule.
I don't know, as far as, how do I view it?
Lunch, I think they send it to you streaming, but there's a CD. I think streaming is probably the best way to get it now, but if people wanted it, at least we would have it to pass,
That'd be something you would store at the library if we got it on media.
probably.
That-
The library or.
I would watch this at home then?
No, I mean, but you know what, we could put it on YouTube. I mean, if the village has a YouTube, and if that would work, we could put it where people could watch it. for
That would be
sure.
great.
For short term, right?
Right,
Short term.
is it-
Short-term
but
hearing.
seriously, the purpose.
It's not gonna be around for 50 years.
No.
Okay.
Well, why not?
I'd assume if it's stored.
Media
at the
changes
library,
50
Well,
years.
no,
they're gonna
no,
have
no,
nobody
no,
can
no,
have it.
I don't know.
But it doesn't mean we would change it. As it changes, and just like people have VHSs, you change it to streaming or to DVD.
Yeah, but that's-
So if it's at the,
That's the cost
if this
of
is
the
at the
time to do that, though.
library,
Yeah.
do I have to go to the library and view it, or can I check it out and take it home and watch it?
I haven't thought that, you know.
I mean, I'm curious of what
No,
we're
I
getting
just-
for our
I mean,
$1,500.
honestly, For me, it was just the historical part of it, that people in 50 years would be able to watch this regardless of things change. Streaming is probably going to be.
I mean, I like the idea, but I'm trying to figure out how.
Sure.
The digital
Other
media
folks that
is what we
don't, aren't really. Can actually watch it.
If people wanted to watch it now that weren't able to be at the event.
Yeah, that's what I meant by short-term event. You can watch it short-term on YouTube, but 50 years from now, you know, how you're gonna watch that kind of digital media, you don't know that, so.
There would be a way, right?
Yeah.
There would be a way. I'm
Wouldn't it
sure
be cool to have
somebody
that
wanted to
video
watch it.
from when this
Yeah.
was buried last time?
Yeah.
I like the idea of having it, I do
like
too.
It was the copy, you know.
I think that's a detail that we could work out with the videographer about the media.
Is it strictly going to be on the time capsule, or are they gonna
We could-
highlight
we
the
could-
events of the
we-
day?
Well, they're only really for 2 hours.
Okay.
So, I mean, and what we've thought is the time capsule opening is probably between the opening and the display will
Yeah.
probably be about 2 hours. I mean, I guess we can't really.
Can I,
This says it's a digital, now help me out here.
Yeah.
Digital download. So
So
what is a digital download?
It would be something that we would just download onto a computer.
Okay.
And then we could probably just stream it, just like we could post it on YouTube.
So by then, we could get it would come from the library, we could get it out of there once it's downloaded.
I would just have to talk to Kay, but I don't see why there would be a reason why.
I think storage of a media in the library is for long term is a great idea.
Yeah, I don't disagree
We
with
can
that.
post it on YouTube for immediate review if you want to, for
I just think
for
that,
next
you know,
5,
there
10
will be
years.
some folks that are gonna wanna, take a look at this.
Right.
If they weren't able to be there, or.
But-
No, that's,
Great.
Yeah.
let me ask you, are they willing to take anything else, other media? We say we have pictures of our own pictures, something we can.
Actually, yes, he will, and thank you for reminding me that. Because he'll only be there for 2 hours, we can send him phone, because I plan on taking a video of when we bring it out of the ground, because he won't be there, right?
Right.
And at other places within the homecoming event that day, and he can come.
Oh,
then
yeah.
yes,
We've got
yeah.
things going on all over town, that'd be great.
So he could, so I'm sorry, it wouldn't just be about time capsule, it would be about like,
So he's gonna be there for 2 hours.
right,
And we get a 10 to 15 minute documentary?
it takes 20 hours for them to edit it down to 10 to 15 minutes.
Wow. That's awful short.
But he
That's
would
longer
give us,
than the
he would
first
have,
one was.
we would get the raw footage though too. He would give us the raw footage, but
Okay.
he would turn it into a 10 to 15
Okay.
minute documentary, and we could incorporate what we tape at other events and send it to him.
And who knows with the raw footage, somebody might be able to combine it. Make our own or whatever. Yeah, you never know.
Right.
You're recommending the Gordon York one? That's
He
it.
was the one that could do what I thought that we would
Okay.
need.
All right.
Would it be ready to view on Saturday?
No.
No,
Okay.
no,
Takes-
just because it happens on Saturday, he would probably. it
Oh,
would
you know what?
probably
I'm
take-
thinking of prior.
Yes.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
He didn't give me a time, I think typically it's about 3 weeks.
okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I think you'll be ready at Heritage.
I think that would be a great idea. It's a question I can ask before we sign it.
Yeah.
Because that's would be a great idea to be able to show it during.
I would definitely like to have that available at the museum for the review. They got TV in there, we can put it on the
That'd
TV,
be great.
run it.
Okay. I don't have a problem with it at all, and I would move that we
No.
approve the $1,500 for Gordon York
And I second it.
for a 2-hour professional filming to see.
Cool. Very good.
So,
Everybody in favor?
all those, aye.
Opposed?
Now,
One more.
as far as it says 50% once proposal's been approved, is,
So let's, if you want me to find out, can we just pay?
We
We have to pay $750
I guess
when we,
Can we pay in full?
if we can.
we can do 2 checks at $750 too, and that way we can do this. Let's do it that way,
Okay.
so we need 750.
I just do the yays and the nays, you guys do.
When we do that, we're gonna do 2 700.
Yeah, so we get to look at it when it's done.
Yeah,
Let's have
yeah.
it before we do the
Okay.
whole thing. Thank you.
That's a great idea.
You guys are gonna.
So, that's a
You know the
great
day that
idea. Yeah.
Okay, so I forwarded the pamphlets.
Uh-huh.
We can take a look at them, but this is just saying that if we copy them to pass out to the community prior to and at the event, it would cost, Kay would give us, it would actually be half off. It's typically 75 cents. 300, it would cost $111 for 300
Nice.
brochures or for pamphlets. And then the second piece is, I'm just wondering if we should decorate where we're going to be having the time capsule with bunting or something around it to make it look other than just, I mean, there's typically a decoration committee.
We could.
Can I finish what I started earlier? How we had planned on doing
Now,
with
this is-
the tent. Okay, the tent will be basically who we're talking to as we open this. There's a grill there. We're gonna turn it into a small podium, right adjacent to that small pavilion, okay? What she's talking about is decorating that up as well as the main pavilion as well, okay? So the tent will be for that. We want to make sure it's decorated for that. And we gotta clean that pavilion up.
Yeah.
Take the graffiti off.
I did.
Yeah, you talked to Mindy?
I emailed Mindy.
Yeah.
I haven't heard back.
Okay. They've got some pretty graphic graffiti in that pavilion. We've got to get it cleaned up so we don't have the videographer taking pictures of it.
Is it, needs
Yes.
to be painted?
Some of it seems like it's chalk, so it might wipe off, but yeah, probably.
I mean, I'd be willing to go down there and try.
I was gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I was just gonna do it, you know.
Make sure you get the village's approval before you,
Well,
village township.
if it-
the park board.
if it was just wiping it off, I would just.
No, but if you,
Painting it, yeah, of course.
anything we do to that, just make sure that we've got park board's approval.
It looks like chalk, yeah, magic marker.
I emailed, oh, sorry,
Emailed who?
Mindy.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. That's,
I'm just waiting for.
She doesn't see us having a problem with using it. When we were there scoping out the lay of the land there, we looked at that and I go, oh my God, it's graphic. We don't want that, captured in film for perpetuity, right? So.
well, we've signed it out, so it's the whole park is ours.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, but that's the way to do it, is see what she says and get that, because it's really their responsibility to clean that up prior
I'll
to.
start with her.
She's the one that needs to be, because she's chairman of it, I think, so now.
So it's just something I thought of for decorating if we don't, it's just,
No, I
You know,
think that
it's-
would look nice.
Yeah, I don't, I wouldn't,
that, and then,
we're still,
because
we're
we're
still
gonna
out
need
of
to
money. For, you got $216.
And 14 cents.
because we will be displaying the artifacts on the pavilion, we thought maybe we need a couple tablecloths. And then there's an event that, because the Royal Ribs will be done at 1:45, we thought we had
2
the DJ till
o'clock.
3, we have that whole cement area where the DJ is gonna be set up, we could have a dance party from 2 to 3, kids, whatever, do we want accessories to go along with that, beach balls, I was, coming up with ideas.
Yep.
So.
You're giving us 45 minutes. I think that's not a very enough long time. I think I need at
That's
least,
what we could-
no, I said 2 hours. I said an hour, not 45 minutes, because I got to tear down.
We had this conversation.
Yeah, I told you it was an hour.
So that's fine.
If you don't want me to play it, I won't play. I mean, it's fine. I'm getting
Okay,
squeezed
so
out
are we
again.
skipping the hula hoops and beach balls
We can
then?
do that, that's fine.
Okay.
So $216.14
Minus 30.
is the total then?
Yeah, so
Minus 30.
No, okay, that's right, so. No, you're not doing the dance party accessories?
yeah, we can just, we'll
Okay,
figure that out.
So
later.
not that,
Yeah, so we
so
just,
we're 186.14. I would make a motion, we approve the $186.14 for homecoming pamphlets and decorations for the park.
I second it. All those in favor?
Aye.
I,
Opposed?
Okay, so now, anything else for as far as approvals that we haven't done yet? No?
No, I think that's it. Are we in the red yet?
Oh, you're not, you don't scare me none.
Wait, we didn't approve the, pony thing, did we? The petting zoo?
yes, we did.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
1,600.
Okay,
1,600?
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
Giordano Graphics?
We
do
did
that?
Giordano Graphics. Yeah.
Man, where am I? Okay.
All right, so that's, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and with Steve's approval on all these, we can get at least some checks made and get this stuff so that we've got them in our hot little hand so that we can hand them out
Yeah. it
as
will
we
be,
see fit rather than having to wait for them at the end, so, okay. All right, so money-wise, we're taken care of. Now, all these, like the tent and everything, that's already ordered then?
The tent, no, I waited until, I reserved it, but
Okay.
I did not, I waited until you guys approved it.
It's approved.
Okay, so Kathy, you're gonna take care of notifying them of that then? Okay, all right. And then you're gonna take care of everything that you've.
Yes.
Okay, all right, good, okay. Let's go, why don't we go through the whole, right from the beginning of the show, what we're gonna do. Just
On the list of.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got some
I was
time.
gonna say, this is our go-to person.
I just think we need to understand,
Yes.
what
Oh,
we've got.
Yeah. Well, and we got a couple added from
Thank you.
add that with the one that we got from First Con. Did we get-
I have some for each person.
Yeah, if you could, yeah, because there's a few of those that I don't have on this.
What have we got
The
now?
green sheet is just more explanation of what is already on my sheet.
Thank you.
If you want another
Thank you, Deb.
Do you want me to go down the list since I know this like by the back of my, in my dreams?
I thought of an
Yeah, you know
analogy.
what? Let's
If I may, I thought of an analogy. I thought of homecoming is like a family and you're coming, and when you come, and all your family comes in your door or your town, everybody gives hugs, so this is our hug.
Right.
Yeah.
And then breakfast.
I hug differently than making breakfast. I tell so many people. I leave that. I take out the trash on that one.
My wife speaks to me through food, so.
Is everything taking place at the church other than the square dance?
Oh no, it's all at the church.
Yeah, that's where it is.
The square dance is at the church too? You're gonna have a tent then? Okay.
Town's gonna be happy.
Wow.
Oh, so the question I had is, we have the DJ from 11 to 3. This was on the original thing. Do I just take, do we consider that an event, or is that not really having the DJ at the?
Yeah, I would
Would you
know
consider that
that.
an event?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That was my question.
Also, we want to mention that the DDA is,
Sponsoring cornhole.
they are having a cornhole tournament, from 5 o'clock.
What time again?
Oh, it says registrations at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, the bags fly. So, that is going to be in the parking lot behind the old Lane Swayze Clinic. That's what I knew it as. Schneider's building, the parking lot, I don't know what they call it. So,
Next to the
that's
historical-
another event going on.
Next to the historical.
The DDA is doing that. I think Mill Street, is that the alley that goes through there?
Yeah, Mill Street is that.
Okay,
alley, but-
and they're hopefully gonna close that, and it's gonna be in that parking lot to the south.
Do you have an extra?
Nothing we have to do for that.
Nope, nothing we have to do for that. That's the DDA's.
Um,
I'm gonna give that to you.
Flyer of that one or no?
Pardon?
Do you have an extra flyer of that?
I do not. Angela just left that.
It's online, I saw it
Yeah.
online.
It's online,
It's
yes.
online.
Did
Okay.
you guys started?
Pardon?
Started with the the town is coming together.
I love it. It's-
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the team that we have working on it is every, I mean, it's incredible.
So I can just.
So,
So the hours that you have on here, that's the hours that you're planning on doing this at the church then? The church activities, this is the time
This is what you told me.
that you're
This is
planning
fine
on
at the bill.
having
Not
things done
here.
at the church.
You're
Okay.
effectively cutting me off. I need another 15, 20 minutes to tear it down, so I don't got about half an
See,
hour.
that's what I asked. That's what
It's
I
got
asked.
1 to 2,
Driving
which
the
is,
lady making the
Okay.
Noel, look, she did it, she
I'll work
just
around
moved
it.
Yeah, yeah,
it.
it's okay.
It says all activities are
you're
free except
micromanaging
fines
to the
and
minute, that's not
designs.
necessary.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Because I do have it on the pamphlet that is a paid event. Awesome. Thank you.
She was asking me about it, I'm like, oh, I saw it once.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you for some
perfect.
revision.
Yes. Okay.
She's got
Thank you.
everything here.
Yeah.
Okay, so just this, then from, that's, the church has got something all day long. So, boom, that's good.
yeah,
10 to 11, the Historical Society is going to have cider and donuts, correct?
Yep.
And then 10 to 1 is where the petting zoo and there's pony rides at Family Farm and Home.
Yes, and I'm hopefully still working on some rescues and, they're gonna have sales in the store and stuff.
And then at 10 o'clock, also, we're having the classic tractor display at the A&W,
Yes,
correct?
Yes.
And then 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., that's the district library's event, right? Somehow, some way, this chronologically, this is not, we're gonna, somehow it's got a, like at 10 a.m. you got all these things then, but here this, you got at 9:30, we got registration, which should be really up higher, shouldn't it?
Well, so I did this before I had the registration time. So yeah,
Okay.
so I can ask.
You're gonna put this
Well,
on
This is just for us, unless you want me to make a flyer that we can,
Well, what were the flyers that we were doing of the color copies? What are those? And what's that?
This is my beautiful maid.
I thought that was what you had, was like something like this.
This is my.
We approved this and.
Thank
It's this.
Yes, this would have.
Okay, it is scheduled, that's okay.
Noel, you did a fantastic
Thank
job.
you.
This was-
Oh, this is incredible.
This is what I thought.
This is what we-
I thought that's what we were
This is
voting
really
on
what
when
we
did
all
this,
just
so.
need, nothing
That's
more.
Right.
it.
You know,
Okay.
This is it right
Okay.
here.
This is what we're gonna have 200 copy or 300 copies.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
Right.
all right.
you're gonna plan on handing them out to local businesses?
Well,
Is
that's
that
the
what we're gonna
days we had
do?
to talk about it, yes. So that was the
The idea?
plan. Yes, yeah.
Okay,
So the registration for the pet show, you're gonna move that
I can-
back?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, and again, this is just for us. This was just.
this one right here?
Yeah, this is just for us.
And so that's at the Congregational Church. And then the opening, are we gonna advertise taking it out of the ground?
Say that one more time.
Are we gonna advertise taking the capsule out of the ground?
Advertising, I mean.
As
it's
far
on-
as, that when we're gonna do that, so people could watch it come out of the ground if they wanted to or
Oh, I
not?
see. It's totally up to.
Mike, what was your thought on that? You've been sort of the
I don't know.
time capsule guy.
As long as we got the videographer, I think it's covered for that. We don't need to have an audience for it coming out of the ground so much. Because we may want to do that the night before. I think there was some discussion about
I think
that.
we talked
So
about.
I think it was
Thursday. I don't know if that
Thursday.
was-
You know what? Jerry
People
said
want to see
we'll
it ahead
touch
of
base
time or
that
something?
week.
Okay.
And
Can we
this guy on his
Stay,
phone-
Guys,
thank you.
Sorry.
coming out of the ground isn't as important as cracking it open in front of everybody. I think
Yeah.
that's the more important thing, right?
Okay.
And so I'm all right with it coming out of the ground. The videography is going to be there, am I right?
No.
No, I'm not,
No.
okay.
So that's gonna be one of the things that because that would be a separate day for him to come. Unless we did it the day of at 11 o'clock, then so that was one of the things that we were gonna videotape and he can include that.
Maybe we could
incorporate that
have
to-
multiple people there
Right.
videotaping
Sure.
it to make sure that everything's covered.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
What are we, if we take it out ahead of time, I mean, like Friday night, what are we gonna do with it?
I'm gonna keep it in my garage. Literally.
We tried to see if the Lions Club could keep it on there,
It,
but there wasn't
it's
enough.
fine. We can get it over to my house, I'll live right in town there. It's fine. You know?
I don't know, I mean,
What else would you want to do with it? I mean,
Well,
it's just a-
personally, I don't think it should come out of the ground until the morning.
Okay.
That's my own
I mean-
personal opinion, but
Would you
Well, if
agree?
that's the case, so then the videographer's gonna be there anyway then,
Not till 11,
not till 11.
unless you want to actually break it open when people are there at 11.
no, we need to get it out of the ground, make sure that, but I don't know, I just don't want to take any grief over someone taking it home. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's not that we don't trust you,
No,
but
it's nothing there,
down
it's just,
that road,
it's just
Yeah.
the
responsibility.
that, oh, it came out of the ground, somebody took it home. What do we know what did they do to it?
Somebody just babysat it, that's all it is.
I,
I mean, you're gonna, okay, we leave it in the middle of the driveway here.
No,
That's-
no,
I mean,
somebody
that's
will
stupid too.
break into it. That's my opinion, it's whatever the board wants to
Would
do.
Jerry, could he come that morning and, because the other question we have is, are we
When
going
do
to
we put it
bury?
in the
And
ground?
Jerry has agreed to bury the second one
Okay,
that
does he
day.
have a specific time frame in mind for that?
He does not. He said to contact him that week
Okay,
and we'll set everything up, make the final plans.
okay.
Would you
Because
come that morning?
it can change, probably. We could do it super early in the morning.
Donna, do you think it would be a problem storing the time capsule in the
I can check with.
In the, Lions Club?
I was just concerned that there might be an event there, but I found out today that there's not.
Okay, well, that's an option.
Would you be okay with that? And the,
I've said my piece. I think it should be the day of.
But why
That's,
can't we
you
do
know,
it
it's whatever
that
the board
morning?
chooses to do.
I mean, if it's not gonna happen until 11, where is it gonna go from 8 o'clock in the morning until 11?
How big is
Well, we
that?
can, if it's gonna come out of the ground in the morning, then we could just go ahead and put it over in the small pavilion, just leave it.
Right, we're supposed to,
Take it
we're
off.
gonna open it up
Yeah.
later on,
Then that's
and everybody
totally
can
fine
see,
too.
then people can see it, that it's
Okay.
there. That's,
Yeah,
If we had it in our head that we're gonna do it earlier, we could store it in any number of places.
Yeah.
Okay.
no, I think that, make it all day, yeah.
Is Jerry good with coming and digging it out of the ground that morning?
I'm sure he will.
Sure, okay. What time did you think? You're like thinking like early, like 8 o'clock?
I'm gonna be at the, well, I mean, I guess actually, if we could do it at 7, that would be even better.
I could be on site at 7 or
no,
7.
I can take care of the vendors.
Okay.
Okay?
You don't need to be there for that. I can.
Well, as long as somebody videotapes, I wanna see the,
She
come out of
wants
the
to
ground
see it.
because
Okay.
She wants to see it.
Well, I guess we all do. I mean, we want to see it.
8 o'clock would be good.
8 o'clock.
I will call him later.
Just a heads up, Phase Tent Rental is coming at 8 to set up the tent, too.
But that's in a different spot where we're taking
No,
this thing
it's-
out of the ground.
No.
It's close by.
It's immediately in front of that small.
I thought this is the one that was farther away that we're taking out of the ground first.
Yeah, it is. It's the one immediately adjacent to the tennis courts. It's
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
Okay, it's coming out, and we're gonna temporarily leave it, stow it, right there in the small pavilion until the videographer comes, we open up, take a look at
To the pavilion,
The small.
the small one.
That's
right next to it.
The small one that's right at the foot of the parking lot.
oh, down there, down.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
when
a
you said
small-
small pavilion,
It is a small pavilion.
I thought you meant the addition that they put on the big.
No, we're calling
Are you
that,
saying
we're calling that the
seven?
music pavilion. That's where the rooms and the DJ
7
are,
a.m.?
okay?
You guys got all these names.
Well, we had a meeting already.
Okay,
6, 8
So you gotta look at the map.
This map was hard fought too. It has been.
okay, 8 o'clock, right?
8 o'clock.
I just texted him.
I like that 8 o'clock time frame anyway, because it
Now,
seems
this
like everything
capsule,
kicks
the
off.
new capsule's going back in the same hole?
Yep.
Okay.
So that could be an event at 5. We can schedule that.
Yep.
Happening at 5
Yep.
for whoever would like to.
Yeah.
Okay, so now back to the events. Now, at 11 o'clock, DJ, and he's gonna start at 11 o'clock in the park,
She
correct?
is, yes. Yep.
And so is he going to be playing while we're opening?
This way this all started was originally we were going to use her as the, use the microphone, but now that we've moved you from over here to over here, she is going to be over there playing music while and we can make it.
We could have her
lower.
turn down the volume while you talk.
Yeah.
So
There's.
where are we, do we have a PA system then for
We're
over at
working
the other
on
place?
that. We're working on that. It's probably gonna be somewhere between the well, no, you guys don't have one, do you? No, it'll be somewhere between the library and the historical society. We're trying to figure out which one works and how we can make
I
that.
have a small amp that I can use. It's not a problem.
So
With microphones, not a big deal.
we got it all figured out.
Has my speech changed yet?
Oh, yeah, it has. Well, that's something I wanted to go over too, so
Okay,
if we can
all
do
right.
that.
So DJ is gonna start playing at the same time, and then after lunch at 1 o'clock, the rooms are gonna play at the park. And then 1 to 3, we're back to the church again. And 1 to 3, we've got some more at the church. No, that's the community picnic. Oh, so we eat lunch there at 1 o'clock, starting at 1.
Starting at 1.
And that's gonna be at your building?
at the pavilion.
The big
At the
pavilion,
Big pavilion.
big pavilion.
Okay,
Okay.
stop right there. Did we write you a
What's that?
check yet for
Let's
the,
look at the map.
okay, so that is
Don't have to
money
worry
that
about
has to
Right
be.
What is-
No, the other one.
We talking Lions Club?
Oh, that's,
Right,
The $800 for food? That's turned in. You should have a check this week.
Did it go to the Lions Club?
Well, who gave me the invoice for that?
Wasn't me.
I sent it to you.
Okay, that's in the village office.
My guess is that it's probably sitting in,
So since it's your invoice,
Okay.
check's coming
Okay.
straight to you.
in her office
thank
there,
you.
because probably there's no check, any of the check that she's written, if somebody didn't come and get it, they've got them.
Told me they were being written that day.
Yeah, I bet they're written and they're probably sitting there.
Oh, see, they-
Checks in the mail.
Thanks, dude.
Okay, so that one we need to check on the check.
I don't know if we can micromanage. it
Okay.
in a minute, but
I'm doing that.
that's-
Not virtually, you're just-
And then from 1 to 5, we're gonna have the school and community reunion at the Bells. 2 to 3, at the park, there's a dance party.
That's gonna be, we may not do that.
May
So-
not do that.
Right, well, it's
It's
gonna
not
take a
working
little
out.
while for the groups
Okay, so
to,
we
yeah,
can
so just
cross
cross it
that
off
out.
for now, yeah.
Okay.
Well, they can dance to the roof stuff too.
Then,
Like,
three,
They
now,
can dance at the reunion.
They can,
old time family games.
That's starting at 3,
And who's doing that?
that's the Almont Lions Club.
That's the Lions doing that?
Should I notate that on the, I mean, do you want me to post it by?
And then the foam party?
Lions
That's
Club.
Kathy's.
The Lions Club is, hold on to that too.
That you're doing that one as well.
Yep, and I'm showing up to that one.
And then at 3:30, if hoping that the rubes have refreshed themselves enough that they can play
it is
again.
a lot of work running that stuff back.
Yeah.
And at 5 o'clock, our plan is to bury the new time capsule.
Correct. 5:30, we might have to work that through with Mr. Kowinski and get a
Yeah.
solid time.
Get a,
I don't want to micromanage that to the minute because it's,
no,
it's better off if we just.
and
The
then,
main takeaway there though is that we're burying it that evening.
and the DDA is going to have cornhole at 5 PM,
Yep.
6 PM start. And then square dance back at the Congregational Church.
Where are they doing the cornhole? Is that going to be in the park too?
In the
That's at the parking lot uptown.
Behind the old Schneider building.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then at dusk, we're going to do the fireworks down at Blake's backyard.
I'll be good
And
to
we're all
go.
drinking.
Yes, we are good as of last night, or this morning, I should say. I got my signed copy.
Did you get all the documents?
Yeah, yeah.
I did.
Oh, we had to get more yesterday.
Jeffrey's a nice guy to talk to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Really
yeah.
sweet.
The Blake's one.
I've had 3 of these that I put on, and
Yeah.
I've never had to jump through the hoops that I
Oh,
had
no
to.
kidding. Yeah.
This was something else.
He bought us lunch, he and Dale.
Who did?
Dale, or Jeff, Blake.
Oh, good.
He bought us lunch. We met with him to hammer out the details with the site
That's good.
location.
And I appreciate you doing all that too. because
Absolutely.
That was, it
So
was
the fire
just
chief
getting to
was
be,
all
it was
clear.
getting to be so much different things we were doing, and it just was way.
So both the timeline,
Everything's done.
and the
The
site
timeline that
location.
I got, yours I couldn't open, so I called Dale up and he texted it over to me, so then I could print it off. I
Okay.
couldn't open the one that you had given me, that
Really?
you'd sent me. I could open
She
the,
had it and she did.
I couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, all my documents, I give it to our secretary, so she always has copies.
Yeah, it didn't open, and
Really?
alls I had was, that I could open was the signed certificate for Dale, and then
Okay.
also another map, which was the same thing I already had. The third thing I could see was a PDF, but I couldn't open it. It wouldn't open.
That's the timeline.
Yep, for
Do you
the
still
day.
need that? I have.
No, I got it.
I've got copies of everything.
I printed it off, and
Okay.
that's what I've given the fire department.
Okay,
And the fire department is going to be there, and they're going to be parking on the lane there off from Huff Road.
perfect. Yeah.
And then, I'm not for sure, but Don would like to have the police there in the afternoon when there's a break and stuff like that.
Mm,
And I says, well, I'm not gonna ask him because that way we get billed for it. So
Right.
as far as I know, Don has taken care of that,
Okay.
and the police may show up, but they're gonna be out and about anyway,
Nice.
so.
And we will deliver the roadblocks on Friday evening.
Because we're closing next to the library.
Cherry Street.
Yeah.
So, no, everything would, we got everything through last night at the township meeting, and everything's good to go.
Oh, you had to agree to the township meeting again? Nice.
Well, he didn't have a signature yet on the go-ahead on the application, and
They had to vote.
So they
Does
had to
Dale
vote.
have everything he needs? Is he?
as far as I know,
Okay.
other than, we've got.
Does he have to have a physical permit? Copy?
No, I've got all that, and I'm
Okay.
listed as the contact if there's a problem.
Okay,
So
Okay.
Dale,
okay.
Don's got my cell phone number, and he said he'd call if there's any issues.
Good.
Is there a specific time I should put or just dusk for the fireworks?
It's at dusk. Dale put down 9:30. I guess it's probably gonna be 9:30, 10-ish
Okay,
type thing.
so just keep it as dusk.
I would say, we could estimate it 9:30 to 10 so that
Yeah.
people could be
That
there.
dusk is what we've been using, yeah.
Yeah, because the definition of dusk, because it gets pretty dark, it's certain, and then, but it's not dark enough really
Right.
to see it, so.
You got this, right?
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Can we go back to the opening of the time capsule in the
Sure.
morning? In the morning. So do you want me to put that on social media that we'll be doing that at 8:00 in the morning or whenever we get it confirmed from Jerry? Or do you want me to?
What's everybody think? We want to advertise that or just do it?
I think we need to just do it.
Okay.
If we have a bunch of people down
That's
there.
the taking out of the
Yeah,
ground.
I don't know if it hurts.
I mean, if somebody asked us when we're
Oh,
gonna do
yeah,
it,
That's fine.
Yeah.
then,
I mean, we haven't been very specific. I have never said we're unburying it
Yeah.
at the event, so it has never been said,
Yeah.
people.
let's just, we'll do it at 8:00. Don't put
It's
it.
not a secret, but
Yeah,
I
it's
No,
not a
no,
secret.
I wouldn't announce it.
I don't
Okay,
think we need a
okay,
lot
that's
of
fine.
people in the way.
Well, just in case, it's a little more complicated than we think it's gonna be,
Right.
Yeah.
If you-
Yeah, I don't know what kind of mechanical muscle Mr. Puinski's gonna bring there, so we
Yeah.
don't want people around that.
So, okay. Other questions?
Got a couple.
Yep.
We had talked that we didn't approve any money, but we wondered last month, it was in my notes, about the First Congregational and whether they needed any financial help with some of the things that they were doing, the pancake
We
breakfast, et
made a
cetera.
motion.
Well, we
No.
pulled it to see if it came back, if they needed something. That's why it's not reflected.
It was for the food. It was $800 for.
Pancake breakfast.
That's the Lions Club.
No, there was
No.
it was the,
500 for the first
500.
round.
500.
500 for the first con, I think it was.
Pancake breakfast.
And we could see it as a donation from the village.
Do you see it?
So,
Committee.
so that's a yes. Then you're saying we already said,
500.
I think we already approved.
Yeah, we approved
did.
that.
thank you.
As long as it's seen as a donation. 'cause we
Donation.
accept donations.
Right.
Thank you very much.
The DDA needs nothing for cornhole?
No, I guess everything's,
Okay.
it's all
Self-contained,
The,
they're gonna handle all the advertising, collecting all the.
yeah, she
registration.
has somebody that runs it for her, so she
We've
checked.
budgeted nothing for the kids' games?
No, we're good.
Okay, and then we also, we have budgeted money for insurance and permits, that sort of
It's
thing.
$790,
It
that's
is the
been a-
790.
Yep, 790.
And so I should know this, but I don't have it in my notes. Was that an approved by the board, or was that something that we need
The
to?
790 was approved.
Thank you.
That's, yeah.
Is
Great notes.
Yarborough giving us an invoice?
We
I don't
have,
it to
we,
turn in.
where's your thing from Yarborough?
I
You gave it to me?
handed everything to you.
Okay. We have, it's in here, Steve. You're gonna get all these anyways.
Okay, all right, as long as I get it, because I need to take care of these with the village.
Other than the bells,
Here.
no, I got it. Right here. So you're gonna get that.
Okay, all right.
So, that's our day, very busy day. It's a lot busier than I had ever thought we'd
That's
ever
crazy.
get to.
I have a couple
Which
other
is good.
things before. Are
You
we
do?
ending? I do.
No,
Are you surprised?
no, no.
No, I just wanted to make sure that we everybody took a look at this. We don't have to do it right now, but if you can just make sure that we have all of the acknowledgements for community partners, business partners, and special things, if there's anybody you want to add to that,
On the back here?
on the back, right? Just to make sure we got everybody.
Is it Ron Muir? Is that the name? Ron?
It's Ron Muir, right?
Rick.
Rick, I was gonna say.
I
Did I-
engraved his name on the plaque.
No, she's got Ron
Yes, I
Muir.
do. I put Ron. Thank you very much.
That's why, that's the only thing I want to make sure we got the right name.
Right.
Talking about the brochure. I don't know this or not, but is this, Miss Lagan go by West, like in there, or Weeze?
I don't know.
it's
You guys tell me.
Weeze Lagan,
How do you spell it?
Weeze.
WEZ.
Thank you.
Mary Louise.
Thank you. I thought it was odd. Because we really haven't discussed how we were going to handle the 1976 time capsule. Can we talk about that?
Sure.
Okay. And this is just my suggested, but I think that we do need to have an idea of how we're gonna handle it. I have in the back of who's actually attending.
Well,
So.
now we've changed it to
Yep,
It's
thank
not
you.
Thursday.
Yep,
It's Saturday.
Yep,
at 8 a.m.
yep. Okay, and then what I was wondering is if, I was thinking of making some type of board to talk about the committee that did the time capsule, because this is actually a really big event for Almont. I think those
Yeah.
people that put it into the ground need to be
Acknowledge.
acknowledged.
Yep.
So it's not a big deal. I'll just make that I thought we could actually put next to the time capsule that just talks about when it was buried, who was the committee, what their jobs were. I could take what I wanted to
We
use.
have a newspaper article
I
or
have all that
anything?
stuff. yeah.
Okay.
It's the one that I put on the Facebook page
Mm.
about when it was actually buried, which was
Okay.
1977.
Should we talk about it, you know,
I don't know if you want something scripted. I feel like you're just kind of the person that would just kind of come up with your own.
because I mean, it'd just be, short and sweet that, I mean, I don't know that we have,
At one time.
everybody's name that was
I have everybody's name.
of that. I'm not
On the
sure it
committee?
was on that,
Yes, I have the pamphlet.
That's
I
in,
have the
that was in a
pamphlet.
paper then too.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
access to that committee.
So, but
The
my
Almont Bicentennial Homecoming Committee.
right, it's on the pamphlet of the 1976 bicentennial, it's on
Okay.
the back of it. So we have that at the library, I can make copies of that, I have the inventory list, I thought people would think that was really cool to be able to see what was actually in there. Hopefully everything's still good. The original drawing, I think, is really cool that Ken Lashbrook did with how it was actually.
That's,
Yeah, I think people would be interested in seeing that. And then photos from the homecoming and just the people who were involved in it.
Yeah.
But that also means the people that are the parents that were leaving these things for the children.
Mhm.
So we already talked about having 2 tables that we can display the items on. Once it's taken out, I'll probably be there. Once you take it out, I can just put it on the tables. And I think we need to decide where the items are going to go after we open it. We haven't really talked about that.
well, the items that have someone's name on them, that they're for so-and-so, they have to go to them.
Correct, but
We won't touch those other than, hand them out or whatever they say. But the other ones that are just in the time capsule that are, they're put in there just because, that,
I think it should go to the library.
I think everything should be stored in the library.
That's why the museum wanted to be a part of this, because they want to hold it there. They do not want it to go to the library.
Well, see, I have in
I mean, they did pay a lot of money to get involved with this for that very reason. And they are,
and I'll
custodians
tell you,
of
and I've said it before, my only fear of the Historical Society is that cinder block that building could go up in
you know
flames.
what, the
Nothing
library
flat.
is flooded too. All right, I know it has because I sucked it all out.
Yeah, but it's not the same as a fire. It's not the same as a fire.
Wait a minute, so the committee that put this in was not a historical committee. It was a bicentennial committee, right?
Yes, and homecoming.
And homecoming committee.
Well, we had this
So-
conversation in the beginning of this
But-
whole thing, and we were led to believe that the museum would have a say in where the contents end up on display.
Well, I
You know,
would think that they
I
could be
made my argument to
displayed,
their board for this very reason.
if they could be displayed in the windows for the people to see for a length of time. But then after that, I think they need to, you could take pictures, you could do whatever. But as far as storage and that, we don't even know what they are.
Or how,
Or Almont Museum, Almont Historical Society. I mean, they've been around for a while.
I think it's something that's important enough that we should take a vote on it, you know, like, I understand what Mike's
Oh,
saying.
absolutely.
Mike did, you know, from the beginning, we did talk about it going directly to the Historical Society, but it was something that we never really decided. You know?
Is it something that, well, I guess, who makes this decision? Do we make this
our
decision?
board does. We're the ones that are,
Or does the family of the items?
If it goes to a family, it's gonna go to those families.
No, but I'm saying,
Oh, you just, did
like Jenny Gallagher.
Oh, yeah.
no, that's
all this
gone.
stuff. Yeah, yeah.
That's, anything that's got the name on it.
No. I'm saying they were part of the bicentennial committee. Should she have a say where the stuff goes? They were the ones that put this all together.
And no, I just thought she was gonna be there, right?
Well, I mean, I think that's two different things. I think the other part, I probably should have waited to bring that part out, but I wanted to talk about.
We need to.
I wanted to talk about the families, and because I think there needs to be some sort of, we need to acknowledge that those families were given items in the time capsule. It doesn't have to be anything big, but, you know, just saying that it's intended for a family, putting it aside, and I think there needs to be somebody that is there to give them their items. And then I can put something on the board just to give recognition to the people.
But all of us saying that Jenna Gallagher was on so
She wasn't on the actual homecoming. She's not named on the homecoming committee.
It was the bicentennial.
So what would we be asking her to do?
Well,
It was Ken Lashbrick is probably the only living.
I think he's the only
Yeah.
living.
Yeah. and
Again,
he
but
will
what
not
would we be asking them
I
to do?
thought she was on the bicentennial committee that was one,
No,
okay.
no, she was, I think her and her husband were maybe part of another board, but not on the,
They were on the bicentennial?
They were not.
Okay. So I guess my next question would be is, where would the Historical Society store this stuff?
In the museum.
But I mean, is it just going to be on a shelf? Is it going to be protected? Is it going to be?
It's going to be protected as well as it can be, just the same as the library would be able to protect it. Be on a shelf or in a display case. I mean, we've got stuff in that museum far older than that.
Oh, I know that.
You know,
That's scary.
Almost, you know, no, I don't see it as scary, but
Could you do something
No,
like
I
have
do.
some kind of a display that could be shared by the museum and, I mean,
That's
as
what I
a
was
package
thinking.
deal? Share it by the museum, because you can put it in the window.
you know what, I don't want to speak to the board, get in front of them on such a thing, but, you
I
know,
can understand that.
you know, honestly, at the end of the day, I mean, the expectation was that it would be managed by the museum after this got drugged up.
It did, you know, I don't want to get into a contest and have people angry, because I don't really know anything more than I know, but I do, as a member of this committee, that's what we talked about. And I don't know, Mike has said he's used that as part of his presentation. That's what in part probably made that cost from, regarding the time capsule, go from a couple grand to $200. I mean, they put a lot toward it. So I could certainly see whoever put this together 50 years ago thinking it was of historical value, and I have no problem having it be part of the Historical Society. And the part of safekeeping, Mike, I think your conversation, if we go with the Historical Society, is to talk to them about how we can protect it, if there's some way.
Again, like I said, we got things in that museum far older than this 50-year-old time.
But if if that committee that established this capsule we're digging up, if they didn't specifically say, here's where things go, then I think the decision lies with this group. And I really don't think it's
How do
worth
we
it.
take a vote?
Is this the,
6 families would be represented.
no, I want to, Who was on the committee itself?
Ken Lashbrook, Mildred
Simpkins.
Simpkins. Here's, if I can look at the names.
Was this the bicentennial committee?
This was the bicentennial.
Yeah, Almont
So
Bicentennial Homecoming
Simpkins,
Committee.
Lashbrook, Sandlin, it was Barb Sandlin, Ward, Lisa Ward's parents, I forgot what the board, what ward? Carrie?
Kerry Ward.
Carrie Ward.
Carrie Ward,
Yeah.
okay. And then, yeah, then that's who was kids, and then Jenny and Ron. So for who I know is coming, it's the Simpkins girls, Lashbrook. If Ken can be here, he will. Kurt Sandlin.
But those are the people that put things in.
No, these are the, yes, and then the people I have listed are the, oh, I see, yeah.
Who
Put this
put
together.
this whole thing together?
Ken Lashbrook,
And the bicentennial committee existed, and it was,
yes.
and the homecoming committee existed. Do we know who those folks are?
Who I
It
just
was
said.
in the paper in 1976. They had the listing of
Yeah,
the
I
committee.
forgot.
I don't have it.
I-
I know the museum has it, and I may
I
have
have it.
taken a picture of it too.
I have it, just give me a second.
I mean, are there any of those folks?
Ken Lashbrook is the only one that's living. And, hold on, if you give me a second, I can tell you who the people were.
I don't think it was the homecoming or the historical.
No, it was.
Oh, it's-
society.
The thing says Elmont Bicentennial Committee and
Homecoming
Elmont Homecoming Committee. That's what on the stone, it's ABH,
See,
Elmont Bicentennial Homecoming.
Okay, yeah, so it wasn't the historical
No.
committee at all.
Um,
How many, I wonder how big a space that would take up whatever the artifacts are that are going to be.
Well, there's really not many big things. I mean, you've got some cookbooks, you've got a program book, you got a map, you got some flags, calendar,
firework.
road map, homecoming minutes, medallions, bicentennial pins, minutes, slugs from firings at the community park, Elmont Elementary School yearbook, Elmont Bicentennial plate, and then there's different envelopes in there from the Congregational Church, Community Hospital, Community Park, Legion, Elmont Lions, and Shiloh Temple. And then my mother's book is also in there. Then the other was the jar of miscellaneous items, and those are for people. And
It's not a space about yay big.
you're not talking about a huge
Yeah.
amount. I mean, the flags probably are the biggest thing if you open them
Yeah.
up. I don't even know how big they are, really, Bennington.
I do have a list, Jeremy.
Okay, yeah, read it up.
So I have chairman was Ken Lashbrook, secretary was Mildred Simpkins, treasurer was Doug Trubert, T-E-U-B-E-R-T. Children's parade chairman was Audrey Allen. Grand parade chairman was Ed Thompson. Felicity.
Ed Thompson's still around.
The ones that lived off of St. Clair, not the ones that lived by you.
Yeah, I think it's a different Ed Thompson.
Well,
There's
there's,
two Ed Thompsons in the area.
who was his wife? What was his wife's name?
Ed's, the one I'm thinking of is Diane White.
He's
That's
still
not-
alive, and that's not the
Yeah,
one.
That's not the one.
Believe me, I've already talked to Mr.
Yeah.
Ed about that. He used to be my
Okay.
neighbor.
Yeah,
Okay.
we already did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been through that.
Carolyn Ward was the publicity, is that right? And community picnic, Barb Sandlin, and window displays was Lucille Huff. So, as far as I know, Ken Lashbrook is the only living.
I also agree, I think I guess we need to, how do I make a vote?
Well, somebody needs to make a motion to go one way or the other.
Do we ask the public what they think?
You can. It's your meeting.
It is? What do you guys think? Historical Society?
Historical Society, because they're the items, it's not necessarily paper or the library.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We have Hilda May's book, and we have all that there already. You're gonna get a copy of it when they pull it off the ground. I mean, if nobody's around to
Yeah.
look the items, you know what I mean? If there's
Yeah.
letters to children, no, please, by all means.
No, I think what Steve said, that it's intended for the history of Alma.
I like the idea of it going to the museum because you can display it. You can display it in the window, you can display it inside the building. 2 years from now, we revisit it and say, you know what, let's do a
Museum.
rotating. Let's do a rotating where we'll give you half or, you know, or because we're running out of space.
Yeah,
But I think initially it should definitely go to the museum.
so I think we need to take a vote of our board here. What do I say?
We'll make a motion that the items from the time capsule that do not go directly to individuals who would, or
Go
expect
directly
will go to the Historical Society.
I second it. So, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Again, nay, opposed? Okay.
Nothing against the Historical Society at all.
You know, because I see your point too.
That if anything happens to the Historical Society, as it turns over every now and then, as it does, that then it should go to the library.
They're not unreasonable. I mean, honestly, that
Yeah.
they will definitely consider something like that.
The only thing of having it at the museum, it's open
They
one
heard,
day a week, and the library is open.
I know, but that one day a week could really improve a lot of foot traffic in that little building, and they would be all of happy with that.
Okay.
So
All
that's,
right.
now,
So does
Okay,
that-
just one more.
she's got one more
Just a
thing?
couple more questions
Okay.
about the family. So I just want to make sure that I would like to have a table out in front that's reserved for the family members. There's going to be about 10 people, maybe more.
Would that be in the tent?
In the tent.
Yep.
That's just reserved for those people.
Okay.
Again, there doesn't need to be a big, but there should be an area. A lot of them haven't seen each other for a while. And then I think we need to have a separate section where those people can come after the opening. We'll have a display where everybody can walk around. The families will have a separate area they go to. There will be a volunteer there. I'm not sure who it's going to be, but be able to hand those people their items to give them some space to. But I don't think just handing them over and saying, here's there is some.
There's a grill right there at the adjacent to that small pavilion. We can turn that into a nice little podium to speak to events coming out of the time capsule. Family members sitting right in front of it underneath the tent. It's pretty clear. She's got it kind of described in here,
yeah,
No, I'm saying
I'm gonna go look at it
I'm
now.
saying
Afterwards.
after we pulled everything
Yeah.
out, when you pull it out and you're gonna say, okay, this is for a family member, we put it aside, we don't have to say who it is, those people come to that specific area separate to be able to pick up their items.
Do you think, so
If they-
one family doesn't feel different than another family, what about calling it artifact?
Yeah, however we wanna, I think my fear is that I don't wanna just pull it out and just not acknowledge what it is and that these people are there for some, because all of these, there's people coming from Florida to receive some of these items. So there's emotion involved with receiving these things from their parents who have passed, and in one case where a child has passed. So I just feel like we need to be,
Well, and I think she, particularly, you have talked to her, I have talked to her, she,
and it's for everybody. It's not just for that one situation. That one's a little bit more,
yeah,
but everybody is, they have
Could
some, their
have some
parents and their
emotions
parents
there,
are
yeah.
not here anymore, and I think it doesn't need to be a big, but I think we just need to separately hand them
we have
their
to have a
items and
respectable area.
at least have some sort of
Yeah.
acknowledgement of the fact that their parents were the ones that put this together and left those items in there for them
So
to be
do
given.
we announce those, or you
I
just?
mean, I think what I need to do is I need to get in touch with each one of the kids and say, how do you feel about it? Are you okay with this? When we pull it out, we're gonna put it in a separate area for you to get afterwards, but are you comfortable with us saying this is an item for the Simpkins?
Yeah.
And see, because it might be different for each one.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
if you're okay
because-
with that?
Yeah, I would think we should acknowledge it like that with at least who did it,
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay. the parents of.
Yeah.
Or
Whatever, you
Yeah,
know.
whatever it was. I see what you're saying. Yes.
So as the speaker is standing at the podium addressing,
Speaking, right?
we hope it's you. I'll do it, but I hope it's you.
Counting on you.
Yeah, right. We have a family of various family members sitting under the tent immediately in front of us. Things will come out of the time capsule. The article will be identified by whoever person, and you'll speak to it, assuming, and then the decision made here. This is your
I think we need
article.
I don't think we should take it to the people and say, here's your item. I think we need to take it off to the side. After everything is said and done.
Well,
they go
that's
pick
no
up
big
their-
deal. Yeah, that's
They go
fine. Yeah.
But we won't be able to
I
open
think
it up
you
and
just
see what it
see what the
is.
zeitgeist is with that and just do it, you know?
They're listed as the last item. They're items
So-
They are.
for a reason.
Well, do you think
know.
they're on the, do you think that's how they place them?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
My guess is it's probably that way. They're probably, that's how they're in there.
Okay.
That would be my guess, but.
I think the
maybe-
general format of what you're asking is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have an issue.
I think at the end like that, you find out for sure if anybody's got any real issues with it, but I think that it needs to be acknowledged who it was for and given by so-and-so.
As part of the board, if I do make it, if we pull it out, if we pull the time capsule out early, we have an easel at the library. I already asked if we could borrow it. I have a board nicely made with that information, and I will just put a little blurb of each person that put it in there on the bottom along with the time capsule. And the other thing is I wanted to take pictures of the time capsule coming out so I could have it on the board. If it's done that morning, it might be a little more difficult, but I guess I could bring it over to the library and print the pictures and then put it on the board. We're good.
Okay.
That's your,
I will. Zing. I got zing. Sorry.
Awesome.
Mile a minute.
I'm
Yeah.
not what I said though, right?
Okay,
you got anything
now,
else?
pardon?
Got anything else?
I think the thing is we need to have a meeting maybe like the week prior.
I think there's one scheduled the week, right?
Prior to
The
that.
Tuesday before the
I was
event.
gonna say the second Tuesday should be before that Tuesday. That week.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do you think that's enough? I think we're good, aren't we? We could always call an emergency one
If we
needed
have
it.
to, yeah, I think we're pretty well organized.
Okay,
And,
Holiday, just thought of it.
Be the
Music
11th,
at the reunion fell to the side, right?
yeah.
Somebody reached out to me on Facebook that is a DJ, and they graduated from Almont. They asked if we needed a DJ. I said we already have one, but maybe
I'm glad you brought that
now
up.
with
Yeah.
that, I could reach out to.
Who is that?
Chris Eilerson back.
I know that, but
Yeah.
who's the
Let me tell you.
DJ?
Yeah, maybe we'll get the younger crowd in there.
Sorry, people I have my two different. Sorry, I can't open up my homecoming. Because it's on my regular Facebook. See, it doesn't tell me. I'll have to get, it is somebody that, oh, here we go. No, I don't, actually. I don't know where it is. I'll have to go back and look.
Just curious.
Yeah, it is, but it's not, I think it's somebody that's graduated within the last 10 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somebody fairly recent, because she said her brother has a DJ, him and a friend, and she just helps them through it. So I said, we'll reach out to you if there's another.
We did approve $300 for that purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can ask them how much.
Yeah, and then
what
it's
they
just,
charge.
you know, like not loud music, something so that people can still have a conversation. So just background.
Okay.
Come on.
Music.
And they'll-
Well, you want to get up and dance or what? You know?
They will be pretty much done by the time the Roots play at 3:30 though.
Okay, so we want what, from 1 to?
They
You want one to four,
they can
or-
play music in between while we're taking a break. That's
Okay.
fine with me too. I don't.
So 1.
I just don't want to get to the point where I'm fighting for the stage with these people.
Gotcha.
Happens every.
And I just have to say that 35 people have shared the reunion on Facebook, and people are really commenting on it. So a lot of people are looking at that. I did reach out to, I sent the information to both newspapers and then called the editors, and I haven't heard from either one, so I don't know.
Are we gonna vote on this schedule? Are we good with this?
I
schedule?
think so. As long as it's
Do we
in
want to?
chronological order, we should be all set.
I think, are you gonna make these official, print out these and get these out ASAP?
So
we're all-
that's my question. Do we
Okay.
want to wait until, thank you for bringing that up. Do we want to wait until beginning of August, like the last
Probably
week
the
of
beginning of
July?
August.
Beginning of August? I was thinking we could
About
take
2
10
weeks.
to each one of the businesses, that's about half of them,
Yeah.
150,
Okay.
and then we could keep 150 to just pass out the day of.
Yeah, I think, the first part of August would be fine to put them in the stores at that point in time, because you don't want to get them out there too early.
No.
Because people are going to misplace them or, whatever, so.
So like
This
the
is
first week.
amazing. This is amazing.
Yeah,
I really,
it's incredible.
It's really good.
that is, it's amazing.
Yeah, the only thing you've got to add is the formal.
I did.
Sure did.
Oh,
Sure.
yes, yeah, I have to add all the first time.
And just so that everybody knows, now we've done such a good job with, preparing for this one. Everybody's got to remember that we're doing this, a year later than we're supposed to be doing this. And 2030 is the next one, which is just around the corner. Now, I am done. This is my last one.
I heard that last time.
I guess I'm really done this
I heard that
time.
time before.
So we need to, and it's just a very small group, but if we can make it larger, I think, that would help for the next time around. Because if you go back to the old, the format we've used, where it's a 2-day event, it's a lot more work, especially with the parade and stuff like that. So I think that, in the next year or two, you people that really, that are going to be around and carry it on, I think that'd be,
I vote for you.
but we need more people to help you.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, a lot of people were, they were disappointed that we weren't having a parade, but,
Yeah.
I had to say that it was because there wasn't the,
There
wasn't enough
There
time.
wasn't enough time, and the village told us the streets were going to be all torn up.
And there didn't seem to be a lot, I put something out on Facebook.
The other thing is with that, this technically is a Village of Almont homecoming. Village of Almont. Now, if we want to if the new committee wants to break away and start their own homecoming, they can, but, the village has these bylaws that are out of sight.
It's hard to work with.
Yeah,
It's just like this, if we wanted to get together, we wanted to vote. I can remember in the past, oh my gosh, we'd have to vote on something and we'd meet in crazy places.
Do we have to do that because we get funds from the village? Is that why we have to meet this way?
No.
Oh, we don't, okay.
We don't
Well, if
get
we're
any
gonna
funds.
do that,
Well, no,
I think
don't we get the funds from the garage sales?
That's all we get from.
Right.
Yeah.
But is that why we have to do this format? Because we get money from
That was
the
something
village?
that was started years and years ago as far as putting that money into it.
It was just a fun.
And,
But is that the purpose we have to have this?
No, because the bylaws are the Village of Almont, and the Village of Almont is supposed to control us.
Okay.
And this is the first one that I've been involved in, and I started out in 2005. And this is the first time that we have not had somebody from Village Council or the village manager on our board.
Oh, we used to have the treasurer.
The way the old bylaws were, the village manager was the chairperson.
Yeah,
Oh, no kidding.
yeah.
So it's really gotten away from that, the whole thing, as far as being, village oriented. But, there'll be some money left because according to our bylaws, we have to leave at least $2,000. But if you break away, that money probably won't come.
That money, that $2,000 would get dissolved into the village.
It's in the village.
So we
coffers.
have to come up with different ways to raise money
Yeah,
during,
That's-
okay.
Yeah.
I see.
That's one
But-
big advantage this
That's
time. We
one
didn't have to
huge
raise
thing.
money.
Right.
We always, that's a very time consuming thing as well, is going around the businesses and collecting and so on and so forth. So if you want to have, money makers or whatever, those are the type of things, and we're supposed to meet, was it once a year? Isn't that what the bylaws say? Well, I think
I don't know.
once a year we're supposed to meet. And so, we need to be working on this now. So whoever's going to take this over needs to, for the next, 3 years, needs to be working on fundraising and things like that.
I would like to propose, we have the event on the 15th. A week later, we all meet and reflect and talk about what went
I think that's a
well,
good
That's
what didn't go well,
absolutely.
what we should
Or could we meet, could we meet in September? and-
Yeah, the September.
We could meet in September, but see, this room is utilized by,
Yeah, but we still got the second Tuesday.
that's what I'm saying. So it would already be down for the second Tuesday in
that's-
September.
So we could set our meeting up as sort of a,
I really think it's one of those, oh, this was a great idea, the Lions Club did a great job with the
Yeah.
foam party. And First Con did a great.
foam party. Kathy got all foamed out, so.
And was a hit, you know, and
Reunion.
a reunion. But it's one of the, and did you see how everybody was walking around town? Because this is what I'm envisioning.
Yeah, me too.
Envisioning is a lot of people walking around town.
Yeah.
I'm hoping so.
Following
Is there, do we have
Following
anything
your
set up for the elderly people that would like to go from one venue to another?
Well, that's, that is one thing, and I've had some comments, because there's not much parking down at the park. Is there, what if they have to park up Bristol Street or something like that? Should we get some golf carts or something like
How
that
much money do we have left?
to,
Oh, rent a school bus, the little small.
Yeah, but
We
trying to
tried
get in a
to get
bus,
that Great Lake.
trying to get in a bus, the school bus is not easy.
No,
Don't they have the handicap one?
oh Lord, forget.
No,
Yeah, that little one is a handicap, I think, still, used to be.
I mean, technically,
Is it the school?
isn't there funding through the senior services?
Well, Dean
It mostly
does
goes
that,
this
Almont
year,
is the
but
same
they
thing
have
when
that
the
back,
Gretchen used to
right?
drive.
I wonder if we
What?
can get
Set
them
aside.
that.
Anyway, I think that's something that we need to,
addressed.
So we probably need to
Address.
figure that out before.
Do we want
Before
to file
August
a
meeting,
couple
yeah.
of Ford side-by-sides or
I
something
do-
for
I
town?
do have an
We
idea
did
that is within, like, the senior citizen.
Golf carts one year.
Yeah, but like the senior citizen bus, they normally use it in Lapeer. But I know when I've called, like, oh, it's $30 one way, but they might wanna advertise. So
Who
they
is
might
that?
wanna have it for free.
that way Greater Lapeer trains in.
We were trying to
That's-
get them, they're already taken for that day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
anyway, we're not part of their territory either. They come down here for handicaps, but they don't come down
Great Lakes.
transportation.
I just think it would.
We
be a
don't
good
pay
idea.
anything for that.
There's gonna be a lot of,
It's a good idea.
I would say, there's gonna be a lot of elderly people.
Maybe
that
the,
would
I mean, it's not that we have to have 10 or 15 of them, I think maybe
No.
two, you can,
maybe the golf course.
because it's only gonna take a few minutes to get them down there.
Well, in the past years, Heather Hills, was it Heather Hills?
Oh.
I wasn't on
They
my watch.
don't, no, I'll ask Tracy for sure. Well, yeah, because it was Bishop, the Bishop girl worked out there.
Randy?
Hillary,
Hillary.
she just left.
Where'd she go?
Heather's sister,
She's
yeah.
not bad. Hillary worked out there and they donated the use of,
Hillary and Joe were running the joint, so.
well, maybe I'll call them, see, because we had a couple, I think it was just two.
And then we just need a couple volunteers to,
Well, speaking of volunteers, we were bringing that up, actually. Do we want to incorporate, we're talking about having volunteers for this very kind of thing, to help with the games over at the park. And
Okay, but before we
No.
do anything, you're talking about volunteers for these golf carts. It has to be a licensed driver. It has to be, we're not handing them over to.
Didn't they have some bylaws about that?
I don't know that the village ever
Remember that?
adopted their bylaws on the golf cart or not. So, or if they went with the county-wide one, I've got to find out.
That's a good idea.
Everyone in our neighborhood has a golf cart.
The other thing is that Steve brought up tonight, do we want to, because of something that comes up between now and the next meeting in August that says, we need $500 or something like that for this, do we want to authorize our chairperson
I think
to
we should authorize.
the treasurer?
Yeah.
Okay. Authorize the
Got it.
treasurer up to, since he brought it up. right?
Sometimes it's better to just keep your mouth shut.
Say if we authorize him to spend up to $1,000 on anything that he sees fit that we might need.
I mean, we could run a
I am gonna
test.
need supplies possibly for the tombstone. We even approved about $100 for
You're
that.
200 already. so-
Yeah, okay, so that's been approved, so I don't need that.
Yes.
What do we think on that? Is that something? I would make that motion then. We authorized
Okay.
up to $1,000
See ya, take care.
um,
Good job on that.
that our treasurer
Petty cash
can
fund or
spend
something.
as far as like, something like a petty cash type.
Yeah, right.
Yep. I second it. Oh, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
She's gonna get really good at this by the time this is all over with.
Yeah. The only reason it
Okay.
says chairperson on that thing is because when I called him, I says, you don't have to do anything, I'll chair. I know nothing. He's had to grab me before and go, you have to adjourn the meeting. And I was like, oh.
Okay.
Adjourn.
We're all set then on that?
I think so.
And who's gonna check on, you're gonna check on golf carts with
I am. I just wrote
Hillary
that on
and
my
Joe?
list.
Okay.
So with the additional amount,
I just
so
know that we're
you have a kind of figure in your head, we're still about $6,500, $7,000 that we have to spend. If-
And that's leaving, that's leaving.
Including that $1,000.
There'll be an additional 2,900 for the balance of the fireworks though.
That's.
You got
That's in there, that was in there.
The balance or the initial?
The 5,800 was
Okay.
originally in there,
Okay.
so that's what we approved to start.
Right.
We just
Can we-
didn't pay for the
How
cash.
much is a beer tent? Is it like,
Oh my God.
The what?
no, I'm like a beer tent, like why?
Oh, no.
No, okay.
That's why we went to the bells. That's why we went to the bells, is because it's
Self-contained.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I didn't know there's a whole.
Yeah.
And if you hadn't brought that up and just called me about that $1,000 thing.
Oh,
Okay, just checking.
We all
Is
set?
there anything you need us to do, Paula?
Kinda. Pardon?
Anything you need us to do?
You guys have been awesome. I mean, you're
I'll
incredible.
just give it to Noel.
I know.
You're all set then? You're gonna adjourn this, so we
I
can
am
shut
going
it
to
off?
adjourn this. We are adjourned.
8:30.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Here, before you guys walk
Hour
away.
and a half, maybe.
If anybody knows anybody with old tractors, it's.
Did Seven Ponds ever, any of these?
Seven Ponds did not.
I didn't realize how much, I didn't realize you were.
Yeah, that's